Right, today I'm relocating a board, which was down here, and the client wants it relocated up to the top, so including the meter tails. Now I've got a plan for that, and I'm planning to bury them deeper than 50 mil. And I'm also going to use uni-strut, but solid uni-strut, shallow uni-strut. Reason being, the client wants the entrance hallway as wide and as clear as possible, and there is no way I can drill out and come back in again to refeed the consumer unit. I couldn't convince them on trunking or armoured cable on show. They want it nice and clean and flat. And so the other option, in my opinion, was to bury the meter tails. Now I've never buried meter tails in all my career, but I couldn't think of another way around this. And I'm going to bond the uni-strut at the bottom. I'm going to bond it with a brass nut and bolt into the MET. So the ones that go up, we're going to pull up and put into the top of the board. So I'm renewing the board as well. So it's currently a plastic CPN board or something. So I'm going to renew the board, put a fuse box one in, miniature RCBOs, fire suppression device, surge protection, etc., etc. And I'm going to use this whisker relocation box down under the floor, pre-made and set up. I like this. I know some people go, oh yeah, but it's a lot of money for what it is, but you're paid for the convenience. It's all set up, it's all ready for you to go, just to smash in the cables. So I really like this. Although people go, oh, it's really expensive for what it is, just dim rails. I think it's worth the convenience of it. So being an electrician, they said. People always want trades, they said. Right, I'm under the floor, as you can tell, by all my aching and... Yeah, I will do. Alright, all the cabling comes to the back of the house, so it starts at the front and then works its way to the back. So all the rings, the cooker, hob, shower, weirdly, upstairs sockets, they all come this way and then up into the staircase, like under the stairs cupboard. So I've done every two joists, I've done a little bit of galv band. We were able to pull them back pretty much to the opening, which is dreamy, of the cupboard under the stairs. So I'll be able to just sit here then at a nice height, and I'll put it about there. Whew. So it's my little cupboard. I'm going to be stood in here or just knelt down here, and I'll mount that just inside there. As you can see, you've got a row for like 1.5, 2.5, then 6 and 10 mils. So I've got 10 mil for the oven, 6 mil for the hob, 6 mil for the shower, and then that can be just spare. And I got a couple of rings and stuff like that, which I can keep separate because it's all plastic, so there's no earthing through the dim rail, which is really good. I've seen it before in other people's, when they've relocated boards with dim rails, they've used an earth dim rail, and of course if you use another earth dim rail or CPC dim rail and the metal rail, it bonds between it all, so then it messes up all your results. So this is perfect. So I'm going to drill a bunch of 20 mil holes at the top and then the bottom. Now there, you go to that one above the Wagos. Sorry? You're looking at the wrong one then, aren't you? Worcester stuff and glands, the best. And that is it, all ready to go. All my stuffers. That's my 10mm going in there. 20s for all the circuits, and then the extension ones, the ones that are relocating up into the new consumer unit. I'm mounting this to the wall now, and I'll get the old ones in. I've got the relocation board in, and the old cables are in. The new ones I'm just going to dress in now whilst I wait for lunch to be delivered. Thank goodness for Deliveroo. And then my mate has been doing the other end. So we got all the cables now, apart from the 10mm. I was a bit short on the 10mm, so rather than doing a join and a join, I've ordered, the wholesaler's going to bring it out in about an hour's time. So we've got a deeper chase going on here for the meter tails, and then these are the extended tails, so the new board's going to be up high at level there. The ones coming from above, we've been able to just pull up and obviously dropping into the back of the fuse box up there. And the plan is for this one, so I'm going to do uni strut, solid uni strut, buried deep in the 50mm, that chase. So I've done a shallow chase here for the capping for these. I've done a 50mm chase here, so the cables are buried deep in the 50mm, and also I've used some solid uni strut. You know, that's more than 3mm thick there. And I'm going to put that in the chase and I'll gal band it to the wall. I've got some bonding, so I'm actually going to bond up the chase once I'm done. And then down at the bottom, I'm going to drill a hole, an M6 hole, and a brass nut and a brass bolt, and with a crimp and a 10mm bit of cable, probably whatever I've got in the back of the van, out of there, and I'm going to put it into the main loafing terminal, which I'm actually going to do a new one. I'm going to take a 16 from here, and I've got like a green link box somewhere. Oh, there it is. Main earth up to the board. So main earth from the cutout, main earth to the board, bond to the uni strut, and then water and gas, which are all down here as well. So that's what I'm going to do.
Everything you need out of a fixing straight. 25, 20 washers specifically, nothing else. Bit of a whatever. So
No,
you know,
you're not going to lose your job. You're not going to lose your job. You know, you're not going to lose your job.
Right.
Plugs. I had them in the. I had the plastic bag. It was like it's a Prismian, like a plastic bag drum of them.
Have you?
There it is. There it is. Yeah. All right. You got some screws? So I'll just drive some
in that thing.
in your box of magic of everything.
Yeah.
When you convince your boss it's a two-man job.
Yeah.
Golden ring. Right. Same down the bottom, innit? Oh, lovely.
See,
That's fitting nice there, isn't it?
Lovely. It is all ground back.
Yeah. Ground back.
Ground back.
Ground
back.
Ground back. It doesn't sound right.
No,
ground. It's been ground back.
Yeah.
It's been grinded back.
Bristol earlier.
Yeah. Grinded.
Slider.
I don't. Wait. And what was it? Pitching is another one, isn't it?
Where are you two?
Where are you two?
Yeah. Pitching.
Pitching is a West Country, I think it is. When the snow. Oh, it's pitching.
Please,
You say that anywhere else, no one has a clue what you're on about.
Where are you two? Why do you say you two?
Here, old E for I.
Yeah.
That made fucking sense.
Old E for I.
Old E for I.
Old E for I. Old E for I a minute.
Right.
Oh, that's...
There's the steel uni strut in, solid uni strut, galvan back. Just got 10mm to do. Down to the bottom there, you can see her. But where is it? Where can you see it? A bit higher up. There it is. Nut and bolt. Grinded.
Ground back.
Brass nut and bolt there, ready to put a lug and crimp and whatnot on there in a bit. I've marked them all up on the twins up the top. Just had a shot there. I'm going to bring in all the new ones. Sleeve them all up. and connect them all in the bottom. Right, that's all terminated. You can see I got a bigger one than I needed. I wanted that because I wanted the space with 210mm, 4 6mm, couple of rings, couple of lighting circuits. So I did buy a bigger one than I needed on purpose, and I've just removed all the bottom row of Wago top jobs. I'll probably just keep them in my van or keep them in my garage and use them on another job somewhere. But that's it. I'm going to dress them in a little bit. I'm going to put maybe a gal band just to hold them all nice there. Nice and easy to use. The Wago top jobs are so good. They're so nice to use. You can just push them in, but I just use a screwdriver because it just makes it a little bit easier if I'm trying to horse it in, especially when you've got a course stranded. They can buckle up and pull back, so I just use a screwdriver anyway to open the terminal, push it in. But you can just push them in, especially on the solid cores. But yeah, really nice. That's how you relocate a consumer unit. I remember back in the day having to do it with like Wago boxes, like a number of Wago boxes. A few years back now. I've done it before with DIMRail, just standard DIMRail terminals. I'll be honest, guilty. I've used an adaptable box and a load of DIMRail connectors. And it's just really nice that we've got something that's purpose built now. Didn't have this a few years ago. So yeah, well worth the extra cost in my opinion. I'll get the lid on. My mate's making off the other end. Let me see if I can get you down. So that's it there. I've got my, I think there's a shower, lights, hob, oven, and then 1 ring, 2 ring. There's the old cables. These are the new cables. I'm going to put a bit of gal band there to hold them back, and then they swoop up. I've done gal band on the old ones, and then these are my extension cables. Just going to tidy them up a little bit. This is an old cable, and then gal band goes all the way to the front of the house. You can just about see the Unistrut, the solid Unistrut in the back there, with my M8 brass nut and bolt, crimp and a lug on there. Nipex multi-strippers. All alive. I do like dual terminals, and I do like them when they're Allen key. There's something about it. It just feels better than just a single terminal. Just backseat that terminal a minute. That's plumber speak for undo.
Backseat it.
Backseat it. Do 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 do. It's nice. I do like those isolators.
That pill, isn't it? Ooh.
Terminated, bond in, gas water, bond, DB1, and then the main earth. It's on now. With the main earth disconnected, let's get the ZE on. What have we got?
0.13.
So I write that down somewhere.
Better, right?
Right, so now all complete, all tested. Just putting the final few labels on. Fire suppression device going on as well. And board has been relocated. Just doing a couple of odd little jobs. There's the steel units right in there, the bond. Everything bonded up, all tested, powered up. So yeah, let me know what you do, if you do anything differently. Relocating a board, burying meter tails.